Welcome to AICT Revit Lessons. Lesson 1. Creating walls and drawing walls. Right. When you open the Revit, you will get a startup screen. In this startup screen, you will find two sections. One section is models and another section is families. In the models, using the model section, we will create our models. In the families, we can create components for the models like as doors, windows, furnitures, so on. So in this lesson we will create a model. In the model section I will click new. So when you click the new, you will get a dialog box to select a template file. According to this lesson, I'll select the template as none and I'll press OK. So when you press OK, you will get a message which system of measurement do you want to use in your project. You can select imperial or metric. If you select imperial, your drawing units will be feet and inches. If you select metric, your drawing units will be millimeters and centimeters. You can select whatever the option you want. So in this case, I will select imperial. So now my drawing units is going to be feet and inches. So when you click, you will get your workspace. So here, as usual, we call this one ribbon. In this ribbon tab, you have tabs: architecture, structure, steel, system, like so on, and at the end you will find modify. So here you will have two windows, one window called properties window and another one is project browser. These two windows always you need when you are doing your work. Mostly we need these two windows. That's why in default these two windows are on the screen. If you want, you can close this window, or suppose if it closed by mistake, if you want to get it back those two windows, we have to go to the view tab, and in the view tab you will find user interface. In the user interface, click properties and the project browser. So you will get it that one again, right? So here in the first tab is going to be the architectural tab, and the last tab is going to be the modified tab, right? So in the first tab, I'll select the wall tool. So when you select the wall tool, the modified tab is changed to modify place wall. In this modify place wall, you have a section called draw. In this draw section, you have line tool. So when you click a line, and you can draw your walls. Just think you are not drawing lines, you are drawing walls, and it's going to be a straight line walls. If you want to draw line shape walls, you can select a line tool and you can draw the walls. If you want to draw a rectangle shape wall, you can select a rectangle shape wall. If you want to draw a polygon shape wall, you can draw a polygon shape wall. There are two types of polygon. One is inscribe polygon, sketches a polygon which vertices are specified distance from the center. The other one is circumscribe polygon, sketches a polygon which sides are the specified distance from the center. So you can select which polygon option you want, and you can draw the polygon shape wall. When you click the polygon, you will get here number of sides. If you want, you can change the number of sides. So when I change to 3, you can draw a triangle shape wall. If you want to draw a circle, When you click circle, you can draw a circle shape wall, right? Okay, like that you can draw a shape walls. More, I'll delete this raw one. Okay. Again, I'll click wall. I'll click the line shape wall. Here one, and another one, something like this. Now, if you want to draw a wall, arch shape wall, here you can select this one, start in radius arch. So you can click here, so you know you can define, you have to define a start point. So I'll click this one, and the end point, I'll click this one, and the radius. So you can draw a arch shape wall. It's called start end radius arch. The start point and the end point and the radius. Right. I'll undo that one pressing Ctrl plus Z. The other option also arch in that end center end arch. That's called center end arch. Click that one. Define a center point and the end point. So this is a arch shape, different option. So according to our requirement, we can select the arch shape option. Another one you have tangent end arch. When you click this tangent end arch, from an endpoint, that will be tangent from there. Again, when you click from there, it will be tangent. Or you can, another way you can say, you can continuously draw arch shape walls using tangent end arch. If you want to draw a straight line, just you can click the line and you can draw the walls like this. Right. Again, I will delete everything like this. Click wall. I'll draw a rectangle shape wall. Next option is fillet arch. Fillet arch. When you click fillet arch, you can corner the round corners, or you can arc the corners. Click the fillet arch, select the first edge and select the second edge and give a radius. If you want to give a specific radius, click the arch. Here tick this radius and give the radius. So I'll give around 3 feet in this case and click the first edge and the second edge. So it's going to be a 3 feet radius. Fillet arch. So I'll give 6 feet and enter, and 6 feet. So you can use this option also. The other one is ellipse. Creates an ellipse by specifying its center point and a radius in 2 directions. So ellipse wall, you can draw a ellipse shape wall. The other one is partial ellipse, creates a half on an ellipse. Right. So this option is only available in 2020 or greater than that, not below that one. Right. So using these draw options, you can draw in any shape of walls. The last two are just thick line and thick face, are not to draw, just to edit. So we will see that one later. Right. So you know how to draw walls in different shapes. Right. Now again I'll click the wall tool and I'll click the line tool and I'll draw a wall. So if you want to give a specific dimension or length, so here just you have to type this. When I type 100, it's going to be 100 feet. So in default it's going to be feet. So again this side I'll make it 75 feet. If you want to type just think feet, and both options are there. So 60 feet and 6 inches. So you have to mention single quotation for the feet and double quotation for the inches and enter. For example, again I will tell, if you type just 300, it's going to be feet. If you put double quotation only, it's going to be 300 inches. So in default, that is going to be feet. So now I put double quotation, so it's going to be 300 inches. So like that, you can specify your specific lengths also. Right. If you want to change the dimension after drawing, if you want to select anything, you have to use this modify tool. When you select the modify tool, it's go to the selection mode. Enters the selection mode. Click that one and select the wall. So when you select the wall, automatically it will show the dimensions. So it's 100 feet and this side 75 feet. So if I click here, I can change it 120 feet. If you click here and you can 80, it's going to be 80 feet. This you can select. So this one I draw as angle line. So when you select this angle line, it will show the angle also as well as the distance and at the angle. If you want to change the angle, you can change the angle. I'll say 100 and the length 50. So after drawing also you can change it easily. For example, if I draw a circle and select using the modify, go to the selection mode and select this circle, you can change the radius also 40 feet. So you know how to change the dimension or how to give a specific dimensions to the wall easily. Next we see how to a wall. So when you draw a wall, you will have a width of that wall. It means the thickness of the wall, right? The width of the wall. So we will see how to change the width of the wall, right? So when I click the wall tool, in the properties window, you will get basic wall 1 here. Right. Here you click edit type. When you click edit type, here you will get a type properties window. There you will see the width, here 8 inches. So what I have drawn this wall is 8 inches. But here see, if you want to change the width, you can't change the width here. It's disabled. So if you want to change the wall width, you have to change the structure of the wall, right? So before editing this structure, better to make a duplicate of this wall, because if you didn't make a duplicate, your existing wall will be changed. So it's better to make a duplicate. Click duplicate. So it's say wall 2. So I'll give a name. It will ask to give a name. I'll say wall 2. If I want to make a 12-inch wall, so I'll name it as wall 2 12-inch. Naming is up to you. Just I'm doing wall 2 12-inch. After that, in the structure, click edit, and here you will find the thickness. Make it 12-inch and press OK. Now OK. Now in the properties window, you see basic wall 2 12-inch. And when you draw now, your wall is 12-inch. You can see the difference. The previous one is 8-inch and what I have drawn now, that is 14-inch. Right. So I will make 12-inch. Right. If you want to make a 14-inch wall, we will make another wall 14-inch in width. So click wall. In the properties window, click edit type. Make a duplicate. Don't forget. I'll name it as wall 3 14-inch and press OK. In structure, click edit and change it to 1 feet 2 inches. So it's going to be 14 inches. OK. OK. Now click the wall tool and draw the wall. Now you can see the difference. Now the wall is 14 inch. The first one is the 8 inch, the second one is 12 inch, the last one is the third one is 14 inch. Right, if you want to draw a wall again in 8 inch, click the wall tool. So in the properties, click here. So when you click here, you will find wall 1 is going to be the 8 inch. Click that one and draw the wall in 8 inch. If you want to draw a wall in 12 inch, click the wall and wall to 12 inch. If you want to draw or if you want to change the width of the wall after drawing, select the modify tool to enter the selection mode and say select the wall. This I'm going to select this 14-inch wall and I want to change it to 18. Select this one and in the properties window here click here in the basic wall and change it to wall 1. So only the selected specific side is got changed. Select this one. For example, I'll select this 8 inch and I'll make it 14 inch. Select this one and wall 3 14 inch. So you can change it like that of the width. So you know now you know how to draw, how to change the width of the wall and how to change the width of the wall after drawing also. Right, now we'll see the 3D view of this wall. Go to view, click 3D view, default 3D view. So you will get the 3D view of the wall. Again I'll say in the view, 3D view, default 3D view. So you'll get the 3D view. You can press the shift key and the middle button to orbit or rotate the 3D view. Shift key and the middle button. Or here also you can click here and click the orbit and you can rotate it. Here in the bottom of the screen, here that is visual style. It's a visual style. Now its visual style is in hidden line. When I click here, wireframe, when you click wireframe, it will show all the sketch lines. If you want hidden lines, it will hide the hidden lines. You can make it shaded. You can make it realistic. When you make it realistic, when you assign materials, it will show the materials. We are not going to learn about the materials in this lesson. We will learn that one later. Right. So when the 3D view is got generated, we have to think about the height of the wall also. Now we'll see how to change the height of the wall. So in the architectural tab, I'll click the wall. So when you click the wall, here you will find height and it's a unconnected 20 feet. So all the walls what I have drawn up to now is in 20 feet in height. Right. And height unconnected. Oh, in the properties also you have to search it for unconnected height. In the later lessons I will explain what is unconnected. Right, at the moment just know only the word. You have to find the unconnected height. So I will change it to 10 feet and I will draw a wall here. So the last wall which I draw is only in height in 10 feet. If you want to fill that one, go to view and default 3D view. Can you see the wall in height 10 feet? All others are in 20 feet. If you want to change the wall height after drawing, you can select the wall, a specific wall, and in the properties window, unconnected height, change it in unconnected height and apply. So only that specific selected site will be changed in height. Here for example, here I'll select this one and in the properties window, I'll make it 10 feet. Right. So in this lesson we have learned how to draw walls and how to create walls. It means how to change the width of the wall and the height of the wall. And so we'll finish this session and we will see on lesson 2. Thank you for watching Revit architecture tutorial lesson 1, creating walls. On the lesson 2 we will create some walls, floors, and we will place doors, windows, and we will learn how to make elevations also.